Hello everyone, welcome back to our auto accounting series. In this video, we will discuss what are the budgets and how you can create different budgets in auto accounting system and how you can use these different budgets into your business. So moving forward, so budget configuration in Odoo 18 is basically a configuration which we use to plan, track and control financial performance by allocating specific amounts to different departments, project or cost centers. So we can basically, what are the budgets? Budgets are basically configuration through which we can assign different budgets to different in our different area in different area in our business, and then we can analyze the financial progress on that specific area. This helps us to better financial planning, expense control and overspending prevention, and real-time budget tracking, improve decision making, budgeting, and many more. So moving forward, so I will open my Odoo ERP system. In Odoo ERP system, I will go into the accounting. In accounting, I will click on the configuration. In configuration, I will click on the settings. In settings, I will find the configuration budget. So this you can see this budget management configuration is already enabled for my Odoo ERP system. But if this is not enabled in your accounting system, you simply have to search and check this configuration and save the settings. So system will automatically activate this budget management configuration for your Odoo accounting system. So after activating the after enabling the budget management configuration, what is the next step? The next step is we have to create the budgets. But before moving to the budgets, you have to keep this thing in mind. When you enable your budget management configuration, so there should be analytic accounting configuration should also be enabled. Otherwise, you cannot use budget management configuration into your Odoo accounting system. I we discussed in detail on analytic accounting in my previous video. So if you are not familiar with analytic accounting, please watch my previous video. I explained that analytic accounting with good examples. I hope you can easily understand after watching that video. So moving forward, you have to enable analytic accounting and budget management configuration at the same times to use the budget management configuration into Odoo accounting system. So what next? The next thing is we have to create a plan. So for example, I want to create a budget for my utilities bill, and in the start of the year, I want to assign a specific budget for my utilities, and I, I I make sure that we only spend that much of amount during the one fiscal year or one accounting year. So first, I will go into the configuration. In configuration, I will click on the analytic plans. In analytic plans, you can find here all the analytic plans which is already created into our analytic plan screen. So if you want to create a new analytic plan, so you can click on new. In our case, I will select utilities as test because utilities plan is already exist in our analytic plan screen. So I will create a new one with the name utilities test. So in this, the default applicability, as we discussed in our previous video, I keep this optional. Everything I keep as it same as default, which Odoo offers. After this, I will save this utilities test analytic plan, and then I will click. You can see there is analytic accounts and subplans. So in analytic accounts, you can see this is showing me 0. So I will click on it, and I will click. I will create new analytic plans. Name is test, electricity test, and this is utilities plan. I will keep it save. New for internet test, save. New for gas test, save. So after creating the analytic plans and analytic accounts, you can create a budget into your accounting system. So where you can find the budget tab into your accounting system, you simply have to click on accounting. In accounting, you can see there is analytic budget. So on analytic budgets, you can click here. You can find all the budgets which are already built into your system. So if you want to create a new budget, you simply have to click on new button. So a new screen will open for you. In this, you have to give the necessary information. For example, in our case, we want to create a budget for utilities. So I will keep the budget name utilities 2025 test. So the responsible person is Mitchell, who want to be responsible for this budget. Budget type expense, both revenue. So in our case, I want to only record expense. If you want to generate a budget for revenue, you can select type here revenue. If you want to generate a budget for both expense and revenue, you can select both as in a type. Okay. So in my case, I will select expense, and I will select a period here because this is for my accounting period 2025, a complete year, sorry, not accounting period, for a complete year to 2025. So I will select 2025, 1st of January to 2025 to 31st of December 2025. I will select the period of that budget, and here you can see there is utilities name plan. So if I click here, so there it is not showing us the plan which we already generated. So I simply save this and refresh this page. Now you can see the utilities test name, a name plan. You can see all the plans here: project, department, internal, utilities, utility test, which are available into your analytic plan screen. So you can only select your plan on which you want to create the budget. So in our case, I want to create a budget for utilities test. So I will uncheck the other plans so I can make a space on the screen. So in utilities test, I will click on to add a line. So in this, I will select the different our analytic accounts which we have created in that plan. So here I'll select electricity test. I will select gas. I will select here the internet test. So now I will assign a budget to uh, different analytic accounts for a complete year. So I say in the complete year 2025, we will spend $1,200 for electricity. For gas, we will spend 500. For internet, we will spend, sorry, for internet, we will spend $1,000. Now you have selected all your analytic accounts and assigned us this period. From this period to this period, you assigned a total budget of each analytic account. After this, you have to save this one, and you have to click on to the open. When you will click on to the open, the system will activate this budget for your accounting system. So now this budget is activated for us. So now let's move before moving to how we can create, we can create expense and how we can see the expense on that screen. So I will first explain each option, each feature which is available on that screen. So you can see here the committed and the achieved. In committed screen, you can select how much budget. For example, if we created a purchase order and not confirmed, that purchase order will be shown into our committed amount. When we will create a bill, it will show into the our achieved amount. And same, if we want to see how much, there is another option, theoretical. If you want to see how much you should spend till this during this period of time. For example, now we this budget is from January to December, but now you are going to create a expense bill in March 2025 after 2 and 3 months. Then system will tell you how much you should theoretically spend during the till this period of time. So this is basically theoretical. You can select theoretical here. You can also select different features from here to analyze your budgets, how much you spend and how much you achieved, and how much remains uh, into your accounts. So there are different options which are available here. You can click on this smart button and you can see all these different options here. The other thing, for example, you have created a budget, you open the budget, budget is now activated. Now you want to make some changes into your budget. How you can do? There is one option, you can click on reset to draft and then you can make changes. But the other option is simply click on revise and then make changes. So the best option is to go with the revise, because in revise system will keep your history and will tell you when you revise the budget and what was the previous budget. So system will keep all your previous history as well as your future transaction. So this option will be good for the transparency. But if you talk about, if you do not want to keep the history, so simply click on reset to draft and you can revise your budget. So I will click on the revise one. Here I will click on the revise and I say now I am going to change this to $600. So I will save it and I will click on to the open. So system, you can see now another budget, the system generated another budget for us. Name is revise utilities 2025 and test. So if I go into the budgets, so my previous budget you can also see there. This is utilities to 2025 to test, and this is revised utility to 2025 test. But the previous budgets will be disabled, okay? And the new budget we can only work on our new budget. So you can see this is showing disabled, and our revised utilities to 2025 test budget is this one. And now we can work on this budget. So system keeps its previous history as well as it's created a new revised budget, and now we can work on the revised one. And you can also see the tag here in this revised one. So system is showing this is revised, and this is our open budget. So this is how you can revise your budgets if there are some mistakes, or you want to update budget for your, if you want to update the amount for your analytic account in your budget. So you can simply do with this. So moving forward, so how we can create the create the bills, and how we can see these achieved and committed budgets in our budget screen. So moving forward, I will go into the vendor bills, and this time I will go to I am going to create a expense bill for our internet bill, and we'll see how this expense bill be affect into our budget screen. So I will select the vendor here, Azure Interior, and I will select any product, because we already not we don't have internet bill product into our system. So I can simply, for testing purpose, I can select any product here and assume as this is our internet bill. So I will select here simple pen. System is taking time to load. So I will select again Azure Interior, and this time I will select the simple pen, and we will assume this as this is our internet bill. So I'll select this is $100, and here in analytic account distribution, I will select onto the utilities test, and I will select the internet bill. And in internet bill, this is total amount. I will click save, and I will confirm this. I have to select the 12, confirm this, and I will pay this bill also. So now when I go back into our accounting analytic budgets, so I will click onto this budget, revise utilities 2025 test, and in this budget, you can see you can see here, this is our internet test, and you can see here the $100 is committed and $100 is achieved, because first we confirm the order and then we register the payment. So system is showing $100 is committed and $100 is achieved. Theoretically, system is telling us that till this date you should have spent $194.52, because you have because this budget started for January, and you are going to register a payment in March. So in actual, your system should register amount of 194 and 52 cents. But here you are showing we only have committed $100 and achieved $100 here. So you can also see the percentage here. If you want to dig more into your transaction, you simply click on details, and you will get all your details. This is budget $1,000 committed and achieved. You can look into a specific your lines, budget lines, and analyze everything. So this was our 2800 was our total budget, and we only achieved $100, and theoretically we should achieve, because this budget is the sum of these three budget lines. So in theoretically we should achieve a 544, but we only achieved a $100. So in this way you can create budgets, and you can analyze your progress in a budget during any period, during any time of period. So this can help you to take decision, to analyze the progress of specific area of your business. So analytic accounting and budget management both are the key features, key configuration in Odoo accounting module. So if the next step, the next word is in budgets. So in budgets, the next step is how we can separate one budget into different budgets. So for example, in our accounting, I will click on analytic budgets. So I have created this budget, revise utilities 2025 test. So I want to split this budget. So what I will do, I will click on to the generate, and till this date I say create a quarter budget. For example, you have created a budget for 1 month. Now you want to carry on the same budget for your next 12 months. So you can create a budget from 11 different budget from the same budget which you already have in your system. For example, this budget revised utilities to 2025 test budget was already in our system. So what I can do, I will ask system to create from 1 of the Jan to 31st of the December 2025. Please split my budgets into the quarters. So I will also select the analytic plans, the utilities. This time I will select the utilities one, and I will click onto the split. Then system will create four different budgets in a complete account, in complete 2025 year. So you can see these are my three different budgets, because on this budget, this quarter budget, I am already working. So system now this $100 we committed and $100 we achieved, but in the next budget we don't we did not meet the timeline yet. So we can assign the budgets here, and we can analyze our reports, and we can create different budgets through this generate button. So what next in analytic budgets? In analytic budgets, you can the next thing is the reporting. In reporting section, you can find the budget reporting here, budget report here. So you can analyze all the budgets which you currently have in your system. You can analyze the progress of each budget here. So you can see this is budget optimistic 2025, this is utilities, and it will tell what was the total budget and how much we commit and how much achieved. On this same screen you can analyze the progress of your business, your growth of your business, and you can take decision accordingly. You can also split your report into the list view, and you can split all your budget and budget lines, and you can analyze how much uh, you committed a budget, and how much you have achieved, and the progress of your each budget line here. So this is all it. This is how you can create budget, how you can assign expense or revenue through bills to your budgets, how you can analyze, how you can see report, how you can generate, separate your budgets into quarter, into months, into years. So this is how you can use budgets. If you like this video, please like and share this video with your other Odoo friends who are learning Odoo. And stay tuned for my new videos. Keep learning, keep growing. Thank you for your time. Have a good one. Bye.